is using British wool and working with British wool relevant to the Vivienne Westwood ethos?
I mean, it's part of our heritage. I mean, Harris Tweed, which was also another panelist, spoke today about the importance of it and the culture and how it really integrates small weavers and small farms in Britain to each other, and then for a British brand to promote that is so important.
So Harris Tweed is a heritage brand. How important do you think British wool is to preserving the heritage of not only the wool but also Harris Tweed?
British wool is really, really important. I think not just to Harris Tweed, but to the many other manufacturers in the UK. They not only want to give transparency through their supply chain, but also tap into the heritage. The heritage of British wool goes back centuries. But with that, you also get a connection to the amazing variety of communities of farmers throughout the UK.
We're kind of in a time where British culture gets questioned quite a lot and it's being put through the mill. And I think British wool represents hard work and it has a lot of history. And I think it's something which we can be proud of. And I think that comes through in the product. And I think it feels great. I think British wool feels really reassuring when you wear it. It ages really well. And I think for me that's like a key thing. Yeah.
With British wool coming together with CSM to host and put this event on, where do you hope to see the relationship between British wool and CSM going?
I'd really love to see it develop, but I think some of the wool mills are reluctant to work with students because they know they'll only be dealing with small amounts. So it would be really good to use them as a kind of conduit just to get them out there so they sort of immerse themselves in the industry rather than just picking a cone of lamb's wool off the shelf and then not really knowing what has gone into that lamb's wool being there.
I think the most important thing about this wool exchange event at Central St Martin's is that I've never been in a room where there's everyone from a farmer to a designer to a fabric manufacturer discussing on the same platform with so many interesting and amazing and educated questions being asked.
So I think it's really important that they have events like this because it helps the students really think about where the wool's coming from, and also it'll give them some sort of idea of how to contact people, how to get sponsorships, how to get internships, how to get work experience, so that they can take that knowledge and use it to make their final collection, and also when they've graduated to bring that knowledge out into the industry.
You know, in my 7 years of working in the industry, this is the first time that I've been in the same room as, a farmer. I would really hope that the students can appreciate that this is not the standard, and that hopefully by coming to these events and wanting more of these events, that it encourages for it to become a standard.